about it conversation.
So you're calling about the $9.95 a month plan from Colonial Penn?
I am. We put it off long enough. We are getting that $9.95 plan today.
Is it time for you to call about the $9.95 plan? I'm Jonathan from Colonial Penn Life Insurance Company. Sometimes we just need a reminder not to take today for granted. If you're age 50 to 85, you can get guaranteed acceptance whole life insurance starting at just $9.95 a month. There are no health questions, so you can't be turned down for any health reason. The $9.95 plan is Colonial Penn's #1 most popular whole life plan. Options start at just $9.95 a month. That's less than 35 cents a day. Your rate can never go up. It's locked in for life. Call today for free information. And you'll also get this free beneficiary planner. So call now.
Call 1-800-523-9696 for free information and your free gift. That's 1-800-523-9696. 1-800-523-9696. Call now.
Hello, Colonial Penn?
The NBC4 News at 3 starts with breaking news.
And we begin at 3 with breaking news, the end of a police pursuit. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Annabelle Sedano. Eliana Moreno is live in News Chopper 4. Eliana, what do we know about this one?
Annabelle, we know this was a very short chase involving the LAPD's North Hollywood Division officers. They were in pursuit of the driver inside of this vehicle, but you can see that clearly this pursuit ended in a violent crash with the vehicle overturning. He didn't appear to hit any other vehicles, though, but somehow the driver was able to climb out of that wreckage and jump onto a bicycle. It's unknown if he had the bicycle with him or he somehow just got a hold of it, but he tried to jump on that bike, and then it was a pursuit on a bicycle, but he obviously didn't get very far. LAPD officers were able to quickly take him into custody. He's now sitting there on the curb. He is complaining of injuries, so the LA City Fire Department is on its way to tend to those injuries and get him to the hospital. This again is right off of Van Noen, just west of the 170 freeway, where one lane will be taken away for the investigation. That's the latest from Valley Glen. In News Chopper 4, I'm Eliana Moreno. Let's send it back down to you in the studio.
A lot of activity there. Eliana, thank you very much for that. Now to our other top story, and of course we're talking about the high winds and fire danger across Southern California. Several small fires have kept the San Diego area on edge today. The latest forced evacuations earlier this afternoon on Friar Road in Mission Valley. Flames spread up the steep hillside to an apartment building. The cause is not yet known, but investigators were seen taking a close look at power lines on the hillside. Overnight, 2 small fires in Pali Mesa and Bonsall burned a few dozen acres. Meantime, containment on both the Eaton and Palisades fires is growing today. In fact, the entire Altadena area is now open for residents to return. In the Palisades, the DWP says it has fully restored water pressure, but crews are still working to get the electricity back on. 8,500 customers are still without power, either because crews can't safely access the area or it's still not safe to re-energize those lines. And because of the lack of power, tonight's scheduled town hall at Malibu High for those affected by the Palisades fire has been canceled. All right, guys, we want to go outside. We want to take a live look at a very hazy Mount Wilson there. Meteorologist Stephanie Omo is here. She's tracking the conditions for us. Hey, Steph.
Yeah, as we continue here today, of course, we've been talking about the air quality. A reminder, and I'll show you the graphic here in just a moment, but we do have a dust and ash advisory in place across much of Southern California. The wind gusts right now, not too bad. We're looking at gusts right around 30 miles an hour in spots right around Santa Clarita down into Van Nuys area right now, gusting right around 14 miles an hour in Thousand Oaks. Not too bad around the Inland Empire as we continue here this afternoon. I mentioned the air quality, so a reminder with the winds around, although the winds aren't too bad at the moment, but we're forecasting more winds as we head into the next couple of days. This is going to kick up that dust and ash, so we do have the advisory in effect until here tonight. But a reminder, we do have the winds in the forecast as we head into Wednesday and Thursday, so it's still going to be a concern as we head into the coming days. All right, you have the winds and also very, very dry conditions. Humidity values down into the teens, down into the single digits. West Covina at 8%, 6% there in Van Nuys. So combination of the two that elevates that fire danger. So this time around, as I mentioned, with offshore winds sticking around, the red flag warnings have now been extended through Thursday. Stay tuned. We'll go over the winds here tomorrow coming up here shortly. For now, back to you, Annabelle.
All right, we'll stay tuned. Thank you, Steph. Wind, then fires. That combination left exposed hillsides and debris throughout our communities. And now LA